The former No.2 Saudi spymaster has made an unprecedented public plea in the U.S. to help secure the release of his children who are jailed in the kingdom. Saad al-Jabri has escaped to Canada, but his children have been barred from leaving Saudi Arabia since Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman assumed power in 2017. Now, Jabri is saying that the Crown Prince is making his family pay. He's also saying that bin Salman is a killer and a threat to the Saudi people and the world. The former spymaster claims the Crown Prince wants to see him dead and made an attempt on his life in 2018. And that's the year when Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi was killed by Saudi agents in Turkey. The U.S. intelligence has confirmed that bin Salman approved the operation to take out Khashoggi. Now, from Niagara Falls this spring, Jason Unruhe, political commentator. Jason, good to have you with us. So it looks like that MBS doesn't care who is standing in his way, no matter a royal or a journalist. He just threatens them and he just takes them away.
Yep, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's a very old expression, one that remains very, very true, at least with the case of Mohammed bin Salman. Now, we have seen for many decades that anybody who makes even the mildest criticism of the Saudi royalty or the Saudi government or policy, etc., end up on the bad side of MBS. And that's a true testament to his leadership, that making even the most mild criticisms would make you a target of him. Now, there's a lot to be criticized there. Obviously, we saw with Jamal Khashoggi giving, very rightful criticisms of the Saudi monarchy, etc., and it essentially cost him his life. And we see a continuation of this. Al-Jabri is now basically worrying about his family, people who weren't critical, or at least to my knowledge, had not said or done anything critical of the Saudi monarchy. It seems to me that very much so that they are being held hostage by this very tyrannical leader who seems to have little or no regard for human rights whatsoever. But that has been a long-standing thing about the Saudi monarchy. It's been about preserving power no matter what. And that's something that has yet to be significantly addressed in Saudi society, largely due to the very tyrannical way in which the royal family rules.
Mm-hmm. And Jason, do you expect Washington to take heed of Al-Jabri's plea?
I don't think that there would be much coming out of it from the United States. So, obviously, the ties between the U.S. and the Saudi royal family go back many decades. It's no secret to anyone how much they operate together, particularly especially with regards to imperialist expansion, especially with the Yemeni conflict going on right now. I think that maybe some tough words may come out in the media. Joe Biden may say something critical, or the mainstream media in the U.S. may say some critical things, but I don't believe that anything of substance will come out in any way, shape, or form. I don't believe that the United States will place any political or economic pressure on the Saudi royalty. If they can essentially murder Jamal Khashoggi and face essentially no recrimination whatsoever, then I seriously doubt that this would be something that the United States would be willing to take a moral ground on. Not that they would be able to really do so, given the way that the United States treats whistleblowers and people who expose the crimes that they themselves commit. So I don't see as the United States making anything more than simple criticisms that won't amount to anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks for that. Jason Unruhe, political commentator in Niagara Falls, Ontario.